Today we're going to, journal page 26, inverse of linear functions. To find the inverse of functions, swap the x and y. Example 1, the table shows a function and its inverse. Complete the table for the inverse of the function. So here's your function, here's your inverse. To get the inverse, you switch the domain and range. Okay, go ahead and finish up example 1. The inverse is a function because for each input there's only one output. All right, example 2. So you're given the function. To find the inverse, you switch the x and y values. So there's your inverse of the function. Okay, go ahead and finish up example 2. The domain of the function becomes the range of the function, and the range of the function becomes the domain of the inverse. All right, go ahead and finish up that. All right, example 3. Find the inverse, f inverse of x for f of x. Okay, first step is change f of x to y. So y equals 2x minus 8. Then you switch x and y. So x equals 2y minus 8. Now you solve for y. So we add 8 to both sides. You have x plus 8 equals 2y. And then the last step is divide both sides by 2. So f inverse of x equals x plus 8 divided by 2. Okay, now let's go ahead and graph f of x. And just so we understand the difference of which one's which, let's do f of x in pink. So to graph that, first off, we need to divide the 2 by 1 because that's your slope. But we start at 0, negative 8. So, and let me just, I guess, go ahead and write down the function here so you can see it. So f of x equals 2 divided by 1, x minus 8. Okay, so 0, negative 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this means we go up 2 to the right 1, 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 so on. Okay. Now let's graph the inverse. Now we can do this with the points, okay? So we need to get the points of f of x. Okay, so your points are 0, negative 8, 1, negative 6, 2, negative 4, 3, negative 2, and then 4, 0. Now for the inverse, real simple. All we have to do is switch these values. So this becomes negative 8, negative 6, negative 4, negative 2, 0, and this becomes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and graph those points. So negative 8, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, negative 6. Oh, I'm sorry, negative 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Negative 2. 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, go ahead and finish up example 3. Start working on your assignment and have a wonderful Wildcat day.